Hello, good evening, everyone.
Good evening, sir.
Hello, good evening, guys. Week 3 is on the run. Okay, just give a minute. Ah, okay, so happy Independence Day, everybody. Hello, good evening, everyone.
Good evening, sir.
Okay, so let me share this over. 1 second, posting it, week 3. Okay, yeah, fine. So we are getting into the week 3. It's going to be a huge value add, everyone. So thoda sa, yeah, let's take it on full aggressively. Put your best shot into this, and we can make it very nicely huge value add out of this thing. Okay, fine. Okay, so chalo, let's get started, everybody. So first of all, uh, huge congratulations to all of you. You have done a fantastic job of really contributing to the society and spreading the kindness. Okay, so everybody of you have gone out of the bracket, and whatever contributions from your side. So there are so good to see your thought process. Okay, multiple people trying to contribute to the world in different manner. Okay, and you need to understand ki dekho, if you already introduce these thoughts and these activities of helping others, spreading out the kindness, in future when you become even more stronger, more powerful, you will even do a lot of things. Okay, so but this thought process needs to trigger, and very good to see that it is already triggering for many of you people. And right now, what if you start doing these things consistently, you will realize in next 5 years, 10 years, you will really end up being very useful for the world. Okay, so the starting point will be our program, and together we can support and build these kind of individuals. Okay, like even me, you, so which will be become the hope for the next coming generation. Okay, and it completely depends. Nobody knows what kind of things you can do, but there is a very powerful future for you guys, and if you are really becoming strong, the world would like to take maximum benefit, and the world will change because of you, and that will give you nice reason for your existence also. Okay, so very good for that. Okay, एक second. Yeah, ठीक है. So chalo, let's get started then. Okay, so we are into this week 3. देखो, basically I have named this as integration week. Okay, where whatever you have learned in the past times, okay, week 1 plus week through week 2, all of that we are going to include in us with a step-by-step system. Okay, so week 3 is going to become very much result oriented, task focused, action oriented. It's not just going to be about listening and leaving. Okay, everybody of you, I would like you to thoda sa open up yourself, rise up in your confidence, and start performing actions, because week 3 is all about taking massive actions, and we will be doing it together. Okay, so I'm not going to leave you guys alone. We are going to perform actions together every single day. A majority of them will be together. Some tasks you might have to do it independently, but majority of the actions we will do it together, and we are going to get maximum results. Okay, and you will find key just in 1 week how drastically your life can change just in 1 week. And starting right from tomorrow, that week is going to come. Okay, now what are we going to do? Thoda sa step by step we will understand as part of today's session ki what all things we are going to perform. Okay, firstly, so whatever we learned in week 1 and week 2, all of that will be merged, and we will be following that and then living with it long enough. Then only you can get actual output out of these things. So firstly, we discussed habits of successful people in one of the session of week 2, and which includes doing lot of habits when they wake up in the morning. So which includes all the activities like morning, like mindfulness, pranayams, breathings, and then gratitude related practice, and then journaling kind of habit where we write down our goals. We did even that exercise on Friday. We wrote down our goals. So we will be doing that habit, day planning habits, affirmations related habit. And there are multiple other habits, like we said, sun exposure, listening to motivating content, and further it was about even cold shower and stuff like that. Okay. Because now questions will come ki there are so many things to be done, and how will it become a natural way of living all of a sudden, right? And it's all required, okay, but it is easy to do if we understand how it needs to be done. So as part of today, we're going to introduce this system, okay, how you can implement all of these habits easily into your life. And week 3 is going to focus about doing that consistently over every single day. Okay, that's what is going to be the week 3 focus. Now I'm going to share the screen. Be very focused. And guys, okay, all of you guys without behind the cameras, I would highly request you ki bhai focus here. If you're doing something else, you're not attentive, don't do that, because you will definitely not get the value, because things are going to have some decent amount of complexity. You need to take time, understand, and then perform. So don't take it for granted, because then anyways you will not be doing it. So thoda sa, if you have gone to the level you have done a contribution to the world in the form of charity, you were consistent for week 1, week 2. So when you have pushed yourself, make sure that week 3 also you are doing it very attentively and performing the required actions. Okay. So first of all, I'm sharing my screen and I will be walking through all of these habits. And then I've tried to make it as simple as possible for you guys to understand and implement. So let's get started one by one with all these activities. Okay. So starting with my screen share. Okay, we'll understand, we'll see practicals. Both of them will go hand in hand. Okay, first thing is, we all will be creating this kind of a Excel sheet for tracking our day-to-day activities. Okay, so which is nothing but CT104 action list. And in this list, I have just arranged all of the activities which we have discussed as part of the week 2, and added a few more things which we are even going to launch it with the week 3 also. Okay. First of all, morning meditation pranayam. So right from tomorrow onwards, every single day 6 a.m. session will happen. So from tomorrow, every day it will be morning 6 a.m., 6 to 7, and evening 9 to 10. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, all the 4 days, we will meet morning 1 hour, evening 1 hour, right from tomorrow onwards. And as part of Deco, I am trying that we do as maximum habits together as possible. But there will be some which you would have to do independently. But this list will guide us ki what all things needs to be done every single day. Okay. So first, yes, morning 6 to 7, we wake up, we do meditations, pranayam. We do gratitude as part of the same 6 to 7. We do 8 affirmations, same 6 to 7. Daily, we will be writing goals 6 to 7. Okay, in that time itself, we'll write it. Day planning session will happen as part of this. And we already said ki morning counter, ki maintain your day counter and just publish it. Ki what is your day counter? It will help you to stay more consistent. So if you realize, if you just join us daily morning 6 to 7, we are going to do all of these habits together. Now guys, every habit is very important. We have already discussed about it in last week itself. Okay, how from the state where you're sleeping to a calm mind, towards being thankful to the life, towards feeling this internal power, towards realizing what you want to accomplish in your life, and then realizing what maximum value add work to do today, you're gearing up with these habits to attack your day. Very important, understand. Without this kind of a transition from your sleep towards your action, your life is going to go always in a very average manner. And the end result will not be good, guys. Let me tell you, 30, 40 years now, बहुत struggling life हो जाएगी, and you will be like, अरे this is bad, that is bad, day to day job will be required, money crisis will happen, health crisis will happen. All of that will come if you live an average life, because many people suffer with it. And dependency with others, your maybe brothers, sisters, children, here, that. Let's become neutral, self-sufficient, self-reliant बनना है. So you have to start taking actions right now. Morning 6 to 7, we will perform these things together. So all I request from each one of you is set up backup alarms, whatever it is, but push yourself for morning 6 to 7 without fail, without excuses. No matter how tough it is, how hard it is. If you want to change your life, you need to do it. That's it. Okay? No excuses. Don't be like babysit yourself. Don't be too much. It's okay, kind of. When life throws you into tough problems, so at that time, nobody's going to come and save you. Okay? You have to do it for yourself and make it count, people. Okay? So focus, focus, focus. So we will do this 6 to 7. After that, you will start maybe 7 to whatever is your time, rest of the time before you start with the day. We need to finish these other activities which you guys will be doing independently. Okay? Daily exposure to sun, make some time out to go outside and be in a sunny environment. The reason for that, guys, is ki, okay, what happens is during night times, the brain is having some sensors. So when there is no sun outside, the brain sensors actually has a very kind of no light kind of environment. So it works in a like relaxing, soothing manner. And when you expose this brain to the morning sunlight, that creates a big difference in your mind from day versus light. If you stay too much closed within your home environments and you're not exposing to sun on a regular basis, that differentiation of high paced day versus the night time will not come, and you will not be able to fully stay active through the day. The brain will still be dull, lazy, tired. That's the reason you have to expose yourself on a daily basis to the morning sunlight, so the brain even evolves more. You will be more active, more energetic. There are reasons for that. The second thing, you already know, ki daily exposing to sun is going to make you more healthy, vitamin D and multiple other things. So take the benefit of that. Okay, so daily exposed to sun. And maybe by the time you're doing it, same time YouTube के अंदर you just plug in, watch some inspirational motivational video, साथ में हो जाएगा, two things together. And then tune in for a workout. Maybe you can just do all these three things together. Okay, maybe jogging, gymming, and at the same time, like sun and these three things can be finished in one shot if you plan properly. And we want this one change as well, ki whatever, whenever you have done the workout, maybe capture some evidence of that, post it on LinkedIn. We'll come to it separately. But the major thing is these other set of habits: sun exposure, motivation, performing some workout, and then ending up in a cold shower. These all things you have to do it by yourself. And then we will come to the evening sessions. Okay, 9 to 10. Few things required as part of this. Okay, first is, देखो, just understand few important things. We are saying we need to wake up in the morning at 6 a.m. And we already discussed about sleep routine in the last week. At least 7 hours of sleep is required, so that maybe try to go to the sleep by 11 or 11:30, something like that. 12 बहुत हो गया, उसके आगे तो you should not even be awake. You are reverse impacting your health otherwise. Okay, so we are trying to adjust our sleeping time. Now you need to understand, even doctors and everybody is saying, as soon as you eat dinner, don't go to sleep. Okay, why? Because there are reasons behind it. When you had your food, for the next 2, 3, 4 hours, okay, for the next 2 hours, 3 hours, or 4 hours, the body is busy in doing digestion and all that work. Okay. Now what happens is, if suppose you eat dinner and maybe after that in 30 minutes, 1 hour, even 2 hours, okay, if you straight away go to sleep, okay, even in the sleep time, the body is busy in digesting items internally. Now what is happening is, sleep is for recovery out of the day's tiredness. Like your mind has to recover, your body tiredness has to go away, you should feel more fresh internally. That's why you go to sleep. But now what has happened is sleep time also the body is busy in digestion and those kind of processes. Now, because of all that, in the morning when you wake up, still that tiredness will be there because the body did not recover fully because it was still busy. And that's where people say, ki, close your dinner early, at least 3 hours before sleeping time, so that when you are about to sleep, your stomach is almost not there, not having anything, and you will get a better, peaceful sleep so that in the morning waking up, you will be more energized. Understand, guys, everything is related in your life. Now, the thing is, we are daily doing this evening 9 to 10 session. Okay. The point is, if you have the dinner after 10, it is definitely going to impact, right? If you have the dinner after 10, because you will be sleeping 11, 12, something like that, the full digestion will anyways not happen. That is where you need to change some pattern. And guys, people are always suggesting, okay, bhai, close the dinner by 7 or 8 and maybe only some juice or something snack before sleep and then just go away. Okay? But now the thing is, guys, thoda sa, you need to, देखो, I'm not forcing this on you, but thoda sa self-realize. It is needed. There is a reason why the world say, now try to understand that reason. It is needed to finish dinner early so that you can have peaceful sleep, so that tomorrow morning when you wake up, you will be more energized. Everything is related. Now the thing is, if 9 to 10 we are doing this learning daily, you cannot have dinner after this. You need to change your lifestyle so that you close your dinner before getting in this session itself. It will do multiple advantages. First, you will align to what doctors and the world good people recommend, ki close dinner early. The second thing is you'll have 2-3 hours of sleep time also after dinner, and you will be in a better state to go to sleep. Okay. So now from tomorrow onwards, let's start caring about this so much. Guys, thoda sa don't compromise on this as well. If suppose the food is not ready in your home, okay, lunch ka khana hi kha lo. Whatever is already cooked during lunch, take that, eat that, and maybe then just talk to your family. From tomorrow, I want my dinner a bit early. And guys, because health is very critical, okay, food on time is very critical. It's important for you in a long run game. So thoda sa you have to correct your lifestyle fully. That is where we are introducing a task. Right from tomorrow, it will be applied. Closing the dinner before 9 p.m. Now 8 se start karo, 8:30 onwards, anything is fine, but close it by 9 p.m. I would say 8:45 tak khatam karo so that you can have a 15 minutes gap and then you can join in for this 9 to 10. It is mind food. This 9 to 10 is going to be the mind food. Other thing is your body food. And then when you go for sleep also, even 1 hour later, your body will be in a better state to really have a peaceful sleep. Okay? So that is the reason. Sharing the screen again. Okay, that's the reason we are introducing this dinner before 9, and we'll go across this learning for the day is nothing but what we learned out of the session. We'll speak about those in bold marks later. Okay, iteration maybe we will take this session, and after that, number of pomodoros. Okay, so first of all, so far so good, everyone. Whatever we are discussing, you are able to nicely catch it up. Can you just type a yes in chat? So far on the same page. Just फटाफट active. Okay, ठीक है सूरज, दिवेश, अफसर, अनिमेश. Okay, good. Okay, Shamshad, Lakshmi, Nigar, Lakshman. Okay, fine, very good. Now the thing is, okay, so these habits, again, these things are not required to be remembered. That is what today we are going to do. We will not remember it because it's not possible to remember, because there are so many other things going on in your life. I am not saying that this should itself become your everything of life. This is just few aspects. Right now you have your maybe job seeking or work related challenges. So we need to work in a manner that these new changes become part of your actual core life. Okay? That is where we are trying to get to there. And we are not going to change that. We are not going to shift the focus. we will make these new things as easy to implement in your life as possible. And as part of that, we are launching this productivity. We took one session where we said the productivity during your entire day, primarily two techniques. We said 18-minute principle, Pomodoro principle, which works primarily based on every 30 minutes or 1 hour, take breaks during the day. During the break, stretch yourself a bit, drink some water, relax a bit, refocus. Like the next previous hour, was I productive or not? Next hour, I want to be productive. So like that kind of questioning, right? This is how we said that's how. And when you do these focused sessions more repeatedly throughout the day, your overall value of the day will increase, right? So just last week we already discussed these things in details one by one. Now again the same thing. So there is a nice website. Okay, I'm sharing the screen. There is a nice website where these pomodoros are tracked. Okay, there is the website called as pomodoro-tracker.com. This will help you to track your pomodoros. Okay, pomodoros is nothing but 25 minutes of focused working. Okay, so how this system works is, let's say you click on the start timer. Okay, let's say abhi LT session is starting. You start the session. All of a sudden it will run for 25 minutes. Okay, and you need to now do focused work for this 25 minutes. You cannot leave your place. You should put your brain into whatever you're doing. No distractions, no compromises. As soon as this timer will be done 25 minutes, it will give you a 5 minutes timer. The website itself, this tracker tool itself will do it. A 5 minutes tracker will come. There you have to take a 5 minutes break. Just go outside, stretch out a bit, drink some water, feel free, a few deep breaths, and just energize. Okay, next 30 minutes also I want to do it with full attention. And then the timer will end in again 5 minutes. And as soon as that is done, you again sit back, start another Pomodoro. So this 25-minute slot, they call it as Pomodoros. And then you keep tracking yourself. By the end of the day, the tool itself will say, the tool will count how many Pomodoros have you done. So you don't have to count it. You just start, use. By the end of the day, track how many focused Pomodoros you were able to finish. Because the more this count is, that means you're really working in a productive manner. If you're not tracking it, means a lot of time waste is also going to happen. And thoda sa you need to be careful when you start. You sit at one place, you avoid distraction. 25 minutes focused attention. This is how you perform. Okay? And by the end of the day, it will start counting. And this is where it came. Number of Pomodoro sessions done. So using that website, I'll share the link with you guys. Using that website, see by the end of the day what is the count, and just mention the count. If you have finished, let's say 6 Pomodoros, just write it 6. Guys, 6 means only 3 hours of focused attention out of whatever day you have. So measure yourself, see yourself. There is nothing, even if you say like 2 to start with, it is also okay. But the point is, on a daily basis, you need to improve in your focused attention. We discussed all of that, right? So you need to improve in your focused attention. Yeah, very important, guys. Okay. Next, another one. We are introducing this one, last one. Are you satisfied with your today? Okay. Now, simple. And we will do this during our every end of the day session. Ask a simple question to yourself. Was today a good day for me or a bad day? Are you really satisfied with today or not? Okay. Let's say whatever you did, okay, you know yourself better. No need to fake to anybody, guys. Be honest, be genuine. Because if you know what is going on in your life, you can improve in that. No need to fake it to the world. It is you versus you. So accept it. If you are feeling days are not going good, my life is really not the way I'm supposed to, it is supposed to be, that will ignite some fire in you to take the right actions. Okay, and that's very important. So you need to now focus on that. Every end of the day in this list is a question: are you satisfied with your today? An answer may either put a 1 or a 0. Okay, 1 means yes, you're satisfied, 0 means no. Now what happens is, if you do this daily, simple math guys, by the end of the week, you look for the average, you will realize, are you wasting your time or are you really utilizing it? Because you will know this week was a waste. Then you multiply it with month, you will realize, "Arey yaar, I just wasted my 3 weeks of this month." Self-realization will start coming. Right now, even people are losing a lot of time, not having a meaningful life. They are not even realizing. Okay? So we are trying to get this data out of our life. What's really going wrong? So that human brain is very capable. You tell that there is a problem. I am not able to stay focused with this data, and the brain will be, how can this happen? Next month, more consistency has to be there. I should be more good in next month. And by that way, with time, we will start improving. So what we need to see on this data checkpoints. Okay, fine. So chalo, it's already 9:30. So I'm sharing my screen. Okay. So this all activities we are supposed to perform on a day-to-day basis. What you are supposed to do is, let's say tomorrow is 16th of July. Don't start feeling this from today onwards. Okay. Today it's a Monday. We want everybody to have the similar counters. What you need to do is, whichever activity you completed, you need to write a 1 there, and whichever you did not complete, just write a 0. Okay. So basic expectation will be, I will share right now itself, I will share this Excel sheet with you as a read-only Excel sheet. You need to download it and create a new file in your Google Sheet or somewhere. Okay. Download this file, host it with you, and you should edit your copy. Okay. So this file is my file because I will be tracking my progress in this on a daily basis. And I want all of you to maintain your own version of this file, because guys, building a system means you should be able to do it for yourself without the need of even anybody else. So that is what now we are going to get into. Okay. So fine. First of all, I am already sharing this link to you. Download this. You can simply go to file, make a copy. Okay. Download as Excel sheet. And this Excel sheet you can host up in your Google Sheet. Okay. You can upload it there, or you can create a new empty Google Sheet and just copy paste this everything from here and add it in your, do whatever you feel is right. So I'm sharing this link with you. Okay. How do I change permission? Anyone with the link can view. Okay. Copy. I'm pasting this link in chat, everyone. So first of all, set up in your, okay, so set up in your Google Sheet, and guys, do it right now. And once you're done, just type done in the chat. Just download this, or you can copy paste and use this. Just set up in your own Google Sheet, and that file of your own version you will be editing on a daily basis starting tomorrow. But today let's close on the setup part. Guys, okay, things can be dealt very easily. Just a bit push yourself, and rest everything will be taken care easily. Okay, Akhila is done. Everybody maintain your file. Shenu is done. And guys, don't miss any session. Okay, every session is going to be like practical. We do things together. So if you miss even one, the flow will be disturbed. And try to daily come based upon your laptop itself, so that we have to take actions on a daily basis together. Okay, so we have a done. Nice. Chenu, Animesh, Yogesh, Suraj, Shruti. Guys, chalo, one more minute. Okay, 9:35 ko we'll go to the next. Deepesh done. Everybody quickly. Just export this, upload it in your Google Sheet, or you can copy this, create a blank Google Sheet at your site, fill it up there. Anything is fine. Durgesh is done. Okay. And be to the speed, guys. Okay. आगे जाते हुए, don't get left behind. Come sit with full alertness there. And I'm already telling you, if you're not performing these actions, changes will not happen in you. Okay. Unfortunate, but that's the truth. If you don't take actions, it will not impact you. That's how it's fair and square. Life is like that. Only when you take actions, you feel difference, you feel growth coming. Listening will not be helping you out. Okay, that's the reason 80% of the world is not changing, because they only listen. Okay, fine. 9:35. Chalo, moving on. Again, sharing the screen, team. What happens here? Okay, yeah, few important things. So starting tomorrow, 16th July, so we will create this, and wherever you have done it, you will add a 1, otherwise you will add a 0, and by this way you will be filling up this full sheet. And except for this number of pomodoros, if you have completed 5, you write a 5, and are you satisfied, again it's 1 or a 0. Okay, so only this parameter becomes number of pomodoros. Rest everything is straightforward. If you have done it, you say 1, otherwise you say 0. And by this way you measure how much consistent you are on a daily basis. And this editing we will do daily from tomorrow onwards in our 9 to 10 session itself. Okay, so we are going to do it together so that we all have a track of it. Okay, fine. Now, sounds good. So this is the first important thing. Okay, now dekho guys, we are trying to do these things as together as possible, but still there are around 5 habits which you have to perform independently. And guys, I really want you guys to do it, because that's how your life will change, right? It will change, but karna padega. And when nobody is watching, then also if you do it, that's how you become self-sufficient. Okay, so now there are like what, 4 5 habits: sun exposure, morning motivation, workout, and cold shower. This you have to do independently without our groups of 6 to 7 and 9 to 10. It's possible. Okay, now how do you make sure, or what should be the system which will push you to do this even if you don't want? Okay, now guys, one way of getting consistent result is, what happens is, whenever you listen to motivating, inspiring words, you get like, oh, I want to change my life, I want to do this, I want to do that. While you are in this sense, immediately you need to do planning, how this state can continue for a long time in me. And you need to build a system which will push you to take actions, because even after 3 days, if the motivation comes down, your system will take you go forward. That's how you become consistent, not on your willpower. Willpower will only get you started. Your inspiration, motivation will only get you started. But if you want to follow that in a long run, you need to build a system. And this system should push you to take actions. Even if you don't like it, the system should push you. Okay, bhai, now it's the time. You decided to do this. Why are you not doing? The system should keep triggering you, and then you go forward. So now we are going to build a system. Okay, Excel sheet tracking is one. This is a process which we are introducing daily. 9 to 10 we will do, but this is a reactive way of working. Understand, there are 2 ways of working: proactively, reactively. Reactive is damage is done, then you understand, oh, today I wasted my entire day, I did not perform. Proactive is, before you get into problems, you solve your problems, you make sure that you get the results done. That's the right way of living. Okay, so reactive here is required for summary purpose, but how do you turn it into proactive so that you make sure you finish maximum of this? Is thoda sa, let's do a bit of planning. Okay, now I want all of you guys to look at your entire 24 hours. थोड़ा सा mind को open up right now. ठीक है? Look at your entire 24 hours. We are saying we start the day at 6. So 6 to 7, we are going to do multiple habits. But remaining this sun exposure and all these other 5 habits, when you want to do during your day based upon your lifestyle. We even said about power nap also, if you are needing that right now. With that, then you know what you work. If you're attending courses, classes, you know when that happens. So I want you to really look at your entire day and plan out these activities. Okay. And while you're planning it, go to Google Calendar and block your time accordingly. Okay. That's nothing but guys, day time management. We're getting into time organized because we should know where we spend time, where we can, where we cannot. Everything is required for success. Now we need to plan our 24 hours. Okay. So first I'm sharing my screen, showing you a Google Calendar, and then you guys together, let's start doing it. Okay. So first hold on for a moment. Guys, it's required, right? Without that, we will not do it. Fixed time interval, what does it say? At fixed times, you need to do habits. So we want these habits to be permanent. So we are trying to get into now fixed time. That is where, guys, week 3 is integration week. All the techniques which we learned, we have to practically implement. So I'm just going to my Google Calendar. Okay. So, okay. Now, simple stuff, guys. First of all, look here. And after that, you guys need to perform it right now. That's all, guys. Tomorrow onwards, log in from your desktop. Even if today possible, take practical actions. Okay. Now, how does this thing happen? Okay. Dekho. First of all, we will be planning our day. So morning 6 to 7, we perform multiple habits. So as per our calendar, all of these habits which we said, these all habits we will be performing from morning 6 to 7 a.m. So what you can do is go to your Google Calendar, create a recurring meeting request which happens daily 6 to 7. If you want it over weekend, you choose weekends. If you want only Monday to Friday, you choose only Monday to Friday. And because our sessions happen only at that time, it's your choice. If you're planning even Saturday, Sunday you want to do, you can do it. A recurring meeting invite. So guys, everybody go to your Google Calendar. Okay. Just like this, you can double click. Just pick the time slot 6 to 7 a.m. Double click on that time slot. So it will look something like this. Okay, 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. Just add the title there, morning routine. Slowly and steadily, we are getting into system building. Okay, morning routine, or you can say 6 a.m. morning routine. And do a repetition when it should repeat every weekday, Monday to Friday. You can choose that. If you want it to be daily, you can choose that and just set it up 6 to 7 recurring invite every weekday, Monday to Friday. You can choose whatever color combination you want. Morning is generally yellow, orange. You can put that color. So even logically, it makes sense to you. Choose that color. And in that, as description, just copy paste this entire list of items here. So you don't need to even come to your Excel sheets again and again, because Google Calendar will trigger you. Okay, all these has to happen. So in the description, add all of these tasks, all these bullet points, and just mark as saved. Okay. So since I already had my calendar block, so it is showing me double. For you guys, it will show 1. So guys, first of all, do this thing and then drop it in the chat as done. Do it together, everybody. Now, this is where we are trying to take things out of my mind and put it into the system. And you don't have to remember, the system will alert you. Arey bhai, 6 a.m. you want to do this, you go to the meeting request, see the description. Okay, I have to perform all these things. So right now we are doing it together. Maybe 2 months from now, if you want to do all these activities independently, the system will still be functional there. You don't need anybody then, right? So build it up for yourself. Or थोड़ा speed up करो, and once you're done with this meeting setup, just type it in chat as done. Guys, every day is important. Okay, we are going to speak about week 3 to week 4 criteria also. There is a filtration again from week 3 to week 4, because guys, week 4 में एक और level ऊपर जाना है, one more level stronger than week 3. So we have to build towards that. Okay, so we need to evolve week by week towards a better version, so we can deal with next level challenges. Okay guys, chalo, once you're done, just type it in chat as done. If you have done this morning 6 to 7 meeting setup, better desktop launching will be easy. If you are doing it from mobile, you can set up there also. Okay, we are getting a few dones. Okay. Okay, Apsar, Divesh, Shruti, Suraj, Yogesh. Okay, very good. Chalo, moving on. Now, again, sharing the screen. Now, I want you guys to start doing the planning. Okay, so this we said 6 to 7, happy. But now, when during the day you want to do these activities, see whether it is like 30-minute slot, 45-minute slot, 1 hour slot, whatever it is, you plan all these activities, what slot, what time range you want to do. Accordingly, book the meeting request for your own self. This will help you stay what is your pattern of life, what do you do, when do you do. So we are trying to get output out of your day. Okay, so everybody, I'm pasting this list in our Zoom chat. You plan when do you want to do this, and accordingly go to the Google Calendar and block your timings. So if you feel to work out, I want to do it immediately, let's say 7 to 7:13, there itself 7 to 7:30 I want to do it, or let's say 8 to 8:30 you want to do it, accordingly block the time. So but yes, do a planning for all of these items. Maybe you can book a 1 hour slot for remaining everything, or maybe 45-minute slot for everything. Now you need to get into some planning for yourself, guys. Think accordingly, book the calendar, and once you have booked the calendar, confirm back to me that it is done. Generally, my slot is immediate next one, guys, 7 to 8 a.m. So I've just booked another 1 hour slot for me, where I perform all these other activities also. And again, same thing. So in the description, write down the habits, and other places continue. And you will remember, guys, it's 15th of August and we are planning our day. So this day will be like, okay, it's the 75th Independence Day. I started towards the new life journey. So maintain this day, bookmark this day, and there is no coming back. Okay, just forget your old life, look at up ahead, be productive, use your life properly. आगे बढ़ते चलते. Done is done. Okay. Fine. So far we have only from Akhila has done, but everybody else, yes, please plan it out. All of the slot. It could be a 45-minute slot, 1 hour slot, 30-minute slot, and based upon your lifestyle and your busyness, block your calendar. Okay, so how many done we are getting? Blocking calendar is important, guys. Don't just keep it open. We need to push it into system. We cannot remember this thing by mind, guys. You'll forget it. Akhila, Afsar, Shamshad, Shruti, Shenu, Lakshmi, Dibesh. And one important thing is this. Okay, let's see. आगे और बताता हूँ. Okay, so I've really built a very nice system. Okay, those who are not taking actions now, they will just come out. Okay, oh, they are not taking it, and we already will know that these people are not going to progress. It is as simple as that. So on a daily basis, I will showcasing how your progress is going from person to person and everything of that. ये अभी टिन करके बेल आई थी क्या? Did you hear a tin sound? Did you hear a bell kind of? No, huh? Okay. So this Pomodoro tracker has finished. We started a 25 minutes timer na. So from the time we started, so till now it ended actually. So the Pomodoro becomes like this. So now it is saying ki it is a take a short break. So here we are supposed to walk, stretch a bit, and then वापस आएंगे. Again you click a new start. Okay. Okay, fine. Moving on. Okay. Okay. Now we are done with these two things. Just continue with the remaining of your actions, team. You already have the Excel sheet. Dinner before 9. So block your dinner time. Book wale session ko, okay, we are going to do that as part of 9 to 10 session itself. So I want to do it along with you together. So 9 to 10 session may we are going to perform the remaining ones. Okay. So just two things to be done, guys. Just finish up your entire planning. Just this dinner before 9. So you choose when do you want to have a dinner. Block your calendar, whether it's 8, 8:30, or block a 30-minute slot. Okay. But before 9, try to block that time and make sure you do that. We'll get to that point also. Okay. Next, dinner before 9. Next, GoLIVE ke liye, you block your another time slot, guys. 9 to 10 p.m. ko just block it. So do one slot for dinner. Okay. So I try to arrange my dinner around 7 to 8:30. Okay. So I try to move it like 7 to 8:30 in that time window. Somewhere it happens. And then evening time फिर आ जाता है 9 to 10. So I've blocked my calendar for this kind of a recurring meeting. So block your dinner time. Next 9 to 10 for this session. And as part of the same 9 to 10, book will go, learning for the day go, number of Pomodoros and satisfied. So all these 4 things you can put as part of the evening LT session. So let's do that. Plan your dinner time and block your 9 to 10 slot. That's it. Simple. Okay, we have 7 minutes after that. Once you're done with this, just type it in chat. या अनिमेश को सुने आया था क्या अलार्म बेल? या वही है, कुछ टिंग करके बेल आई थी एक. हाँ. Okay, once you're done with your dinner time planning and blocking your 9 to 10, now you will know, okay, bhai, these are the important things in your life. And if you have blocked your calendar for this, you cannot allow other things to overtake these. That's how the meeting request work. Okay. Shenu is done, Akhila is done. Everybody close it. Your dinner time and 9 to 10 time blocking. So now we are getting structure out of our life. And slowly और अच्छा होते चलेगा. Okay. It will start becoming even better. I need to cover one more important thing before we close the day. Okay. Okay, Shruti done, Divesh done, Lakshmi done, Apsar done. Guys, others, are you guys taking action? Lakshman, Durgesh, दोनों भी Durgesh, Prasanna, actions low, guys. Don't leave it just like that. There is no tomorrow, okay? You have to do it right now itself, guys, please. And these are the things only you can do it for yourself. Nobody is going to come and block it for you. Okay, Durgesh is done, very good. Shamshad done, very good. Nigar done, Prasanna done, nice, nice. Get in the game, guys, okay? Yogesh done, awesome. Super. So if we have done till this, that means we have planned our day at least in Google Calendar. Okay. Now, there are a few more things to be done. Chalo, let's get on to the next thing. Okay. Again, I'm sharing my screen, launching Google Calendar. वापस बेल बजी. It is saying कि another 25 minutes का slot start करना है अभी. So by that way, focused attention. So now we are sitting at one place, working on one thing. So mind is not going here and there. Okay. Now, guys, next thing. Everybody focused here. Okay, listen here, everyone. So fine, Google Calendar is set up. Okay. But the thing is, Google Calendar, yes, on your mobile, it will notify you maybe 30 minutes before the event is supposed to start. So don't snooze Google Calendar notifications, okay? Don't mute it, something like that. So whenever it alerts, go there, respond to that, okay? But now there is more better way of applying it, okay? For example, and I want you guys to really trigger, the system should trigger you to take action. So my suggestion to you will be ki now set up mobile alarms for the key habits. Okay. For example, I'm giving example. Now you logically place it. So what we did is we have so many habits. You cannot set up mobile alarm for so many habits. It is like what, 19 habits, 20 habits, 15 habits, whatever. We cannot set up for everything, but we have grouped it now. 6 to 7 is this. For me, 7 to 8 is this. After that, maybe let's say 8 to 8:30 is dinner. So we have grouped this into total 4 sections. What my suggestion to you will be, accordingly, we have booked the calendar request. Now, my suggestion to you would be ki, go to your mobile alarm and accordingly set up one alarm which will ring at 6 a.m. Set up another alarm which will ring at 7 a.m. Set up an alarm which will ring at your dinner time and one alarm at your 9 p.m. session. Okay. And whenever this alarm happens, you need to act. You need to go there and snooze it. Don't snooze it. But if it rings, you need to act. That's it. Okay. So everybody, go ahead on your mobile and set up 4 alarms, which should be set up on a daily mode at the fixed time. Maybe 5 minutes before also you can say 5:55, 6:56, and dinner, let's say if it is 8 to 7:55 and 8:55. 5 minutes pehle mobile alarm, everybody set up 4 alarms. Okay, I'm typing it as well here. 4 alarms set up on mobile. Okay, 1 5:55 a.m. waking up wale ko continue as it is from 5:40, 5:45, 5:46, whatever. But 5:55 a.m. ko one alarm should say, which should all be set up on a daily mode, not one-time alarms. Set up a daily recurring alarm. Okay, 5 a.m. 5:55 morning routine. Okay. Second, let's say 6:55 workout plus other habits. You can name the alarm also properly. So customize it, name it properly, choose the time properly, and set it up as a daily recurring. Next, third, let's say 8:00 as dinner. Time 4th 8:55 p.m. as career transformation time. Okay, so guys, set up these 4 alarms, everyone. On your mobile, make sure it is a daily recurring alarm, name it properly and set up. Guys, एक बार alarm is done, so the phone will ring and it will tell you, okay, why it's action taking time. That's it. No excuses, no giving up. And you need to understand, when you're thinking logical, then you planned all this. When you feel lazy, the system will tell you, okay, then how will you achieve your own self, your own targets? It's already 10, guys. Okay, in 5 minutes, we'll close the session. So first set up these mobile alarms, everyone. And then in 5 minutes, we'll close the session. If you see my mobile, I'm all organized from morning till evening, okay? My list continues. It's a long alarm list from morning. I have like 15 alarms for different activities. Sometimes I keep a few things on, few things off, depending upon my schedule. Weekly का भी अलग से alarm triggers है, daily alarm triggers है. Because I know it's required, because I cannot keep in my mind, oh, I have to do this, I have to do that. So I need to put it onto a system. Okay, we have a 2 dones. Everybody, please continue with the alarm setup. Criteria discussion, we will do it tomorrow for week 3 to week 4. Okay, okay. So now, chalo, let's just move towards closure. If you have not done it, it's fine. Okay. Tomorrow onwards, come from your desktops, be alert. Let's take actions together. Okay. Now, just before we close the session, the attendance is going to work a bit differently. Okay. We will be discussing more about that in tomorrow's session. Okay. But for now, I'm just showing it how you're supposed to do it. The form is changed. Okay. I'm first sharing the screen. It's the same form, but yeah, we have made some modifications. For now, I'll say how you're supposed to do, and maybe tomorrow morning will also work, but tomorrow evening, say, it will happen in a different manner. Okay. First of all, yes, the same link. I'll paste the link again, already pasting it. So guys, go ahead marking your attendance also, but look here. So yes, first thing, yes, you give your email, you give your name, you give your WhatsApp number. Then we will give you the daily attendance code. Okay. After that, there is a question: is evening 9 p.m. session? Okay. So we will be using the same form for morning 6 a.m. also and evening 9 p.m. also. If you say it is a morning session, okay, so is evening 9 p.m. If you say no, so right now I want you guys to, even it is a 9 p.m. but choose a no, so that you can just fill up rest of the details and it will look something like this. Okay. Okay. I'm just giving example. So you fill your details, choose a no, and right now you guys do like this. The code for today is 1111. Everybody, let's fill up the attendance. Let's go. Let's fill up the attendance. Then I'll show you what is changing. Fill up your email, name, WhatsApp, attendance code, and just choose no. Is evening 9 p.m. session? Still click no for today. From tomorrow, you make it yes, because the form will change based upon yes parameter. And I don't want to confuse you right now about that. We will discuss about those things tomorrow. Okay, and if you mark it as no, when you click on next, it will ask you by submit button. So just go ahead submitting it. So it will ask for submit buttons. Everybody just go ahead submitting it. And once you're done, come back to the chat so I can show you the other flow. And then in a minute, we will stop the session. Okay, so who do we have done today? Starting with Durgesh is finished. Okay, Durgesh, Shruti, Animesh, Lakshman, Durgesh Kumar, Prasanna, Afsar, Akhila, Suraj, Yogesh, Shamshad, Shinu, Divesh. 13 members are done. If anybody is pending, please close it, guys. Okay, meanwhile, the flow will change something like this. I'll just speak about it for a moment. Okay, team. So if you choose a yes, is evening 9 p.m. session. If you choose a yes, and then you click on next, look at the screen, everybody. Okay. Code is 1111, everyone.
1111.
Okay. Okay. So if you choose a yes, the form will change something like this, where you have to give these questions. From tomorrow, we are going to do this. Okay. So I'm just giving you a high level overview in 2 minutes. Did you attend the, by every end of the day, we will need to fill this summary information. Like, okay. So tomorrow, so try doing this activity when you are performing your actions. So did you attend the morning session? Yes. Did you attend the evening PM? So you will be doing it in the evening. So just mark it as yes. Next, we will expect you to put 3 things on LinkedIn. Tomorrow we'll talk in more details. Morning counter, tomorrow during 6 to 7, we will do it. Evening learning for the day, during 9 to 10, whatever you learned, you need to post that as well. And whenever you are done with the workout, even add one post, a workout day counter. Okay, today was my day X of workout, and just that counter, and whatever is your LinkedIn URL of your post, you need to fill that URL in the end of the day report. And guys, these all scores will be calculated. Okay, how many things are happening. Book related GoLIVE is there. We'll speak about this tomorrow. And total activity count. This is nothing but in the Excel sheet. Once we fill these all numbers, the sum of that, a final number is going to come. Right? So right now it is saying 6. But whatever ones and zeros you give, there will be a final number coming. Take that number and fill up in your Google form. Okay. So take that number and fill it up as part of this total activity count, and then you submit it. So this we will do it from tomorrow onwards. Okay. And using this, there is a filtration, there is a criteria which will make sure all of us perform these habits, and we are trying to do it as together as possible. We'll discuss about all of those criterias and concerns tomorrow. Okay. But for now, I would just like you to be consistent. Join tomorrow 6 a.m. session together. If you miss one session, a lot of habits will be lost from you. Okay, so don't miss it. It will really impact you badly. Build towards consistently. At least put it in your mind. Monday to Friday, I don't want to miss anything. Weekend mein you're free to do apni manmani. But Monday to Friday, come with this section. I'm not going to miss it. Okay. And daily put attendance. Week 4, guys, you will get maximum value when you take actions, and it will become even better as we go with time, and it's all required to be done. Chalo. Thank you all and have a nice day. See you.